Good evening everyone. Welcome to the Concept Booster series, and in today's video we are going to deal with one more aspect of VARC which is important for your IPMAT 2026 preparation. So guys, what we are going to do is today we are going to deal with top 50 one-word substitution questions that will help you to streamline your vocabulary requirements, because ultimately IPMAT does give you many questions और उसमें vocab के questions होते हैं. तो आज का जो हमारा एजेंडा है इस पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रीम का इज दैट यू अंडरस्टैंड द मोस्ट बेसिक क्वेश्चंस फर्स्ट, क्योंकि आप लिमिट कर सकते हो उसको अकॉर्डिंग टू सर्टेन नंबर, बट आपको कुछ वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशंस डेफिनेटली पता होने चाहिए सो दैट यू कैन एस अप योर प्रिपरेशन फॉर IPMAT 2026. But before we move on to the one word substitution and we deal with the questions and their answers, just a little bit of information for you. IMB has launched its BSc Honors Economics Data Science course, and if you are somebody who is interested in applying for it, you can contact this number. Here is the number for you guys. So just if you are looking for mentoring, if you are looking for direction in terms of your preparation, you can contact LPT and you can prepare for this course. Further details can also be answered over there. So you would have live classes, you will have quant mastery sessions, and you will also have PI support for your preparation. So if you are making a point that you have to get into IMB for this particular course, just prepare yourself and contact LPT and make it sure that you do find the information here. So that was the information that I was looking at, because it is an important one. Let's now move on to the concept booster. So we were discussing these top 50 one-word substitution questions. Now guys, just make sure that you know these 50. Over and above that, you can add some more, of course, because there is no limit in terms of how many words can you prepare as far as your preparation for vocabulary is concerned. So let's start with the first 10 sets that deals with people and personality. So let's get started. So when you talk about people and personality, you have the first word which is philanthropist, and I'm sure कि आप में से जो लोग डेडिकेटेड प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं उनमें से काफी लोगों को पता भी होगा कि philanthropist का मीनिंग क्या होता है. So it is someone who loves mankind. So this is like they can give you a question like somebody who loves mankind. They will give you 4 options and you will have to make the right selection. तो पैटर्न कुछ भी हो सकता है, बट यू शुड बी फेमिलियर विद द वर्ड्स, क्योंकि ये टॉप 50 है. तो ये वाले जो कॉम्बिनेशंस हैं वो आपको डेफिनेटली आने चाहिए विद रिस्पेक्ट टू योर vocabulary preparations. The second one is the opposite of philanthropist, which is one who hates mankind. So opposite in terms of misanthrope and philanthrope. Then you have egotist and narcissist. I'm sure आपने narcissist पढ़ा भी होगा, सुना भी होगा, because it is very much in use nowadays. So egotist and narcissist is somebody who loves himself. Okay, so this is one categorization. Then you also have somebody who is known as a taciturn. Now, who is a taciturn? Somebody who speaks less. So somebody who is reserved, somebody who is shy, somebody who does not involve too much in conversation, and is called taciturn. Then you have loquacious and garrulous. ये काफी common words है guys. काफी BBA entrances में ये वाले words पूछे भी जाते हैं as an option. तो this is important in that respect also. So loquacious and garrulous is one who talks too much. Then you also have hypocrite. ये common word है, आपने स्कूल वगैरह में पढ़ा भी होगा अपने टेक्स्ट बुक्स में. So hypocrite is somebody who pretends to be what he is not. So again a negative word that you are looking at. Then you have somebody who is gullible. गलिएबल हम ऐसे इंसान के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं जिसको हम इजीली डिसीव कर सके या हम उसको इजीली ट्रिक कर सके. सो इफ समबडी इज टू सिंपल दैट ही कुड बी or she could be fooled easily, that is known as gullible. Then you have something called skeptic. Skeptic is a person one who doubts. तो अगर कोई डाउट करता है किसी भी इवेंट को, किसी भी हैपनिंग को, किसी भी आइडियाज को, that person is known as a skeptic, one who doubts everything. So they have a negative or doubtful attitude towards life, that is skeptical. Then you have reactionary, one who opposes progress. So somebody who is anti-progress is known as reactionary. And the last one among this is ascetic. Ascetic is for somebody who lives a simple and self-denying life. So when you talk about people who are not devoted to material pleasures and they are not looking after worldly pleasures, that is known as somebody who lives an ascetic life. ये जो 10 words मैंने आपको अभी बताए हैं guys, this reflects to people and personality types. So just remember that these 10 one word substitutions are known to you. Next we talk about the next category, which is places and society. So उस context में भी we can learn out some 10 words here. Let's look at this list. It says monastery. I'm sure you know this already, but इसको भी मैंने place किया है because there might be a question that is based on that, or you may have an option here. So it is a place where monks live. Then you have convent is a place where nuns live. I'm sure ये जो दो words हैं ये काफी common भी है, तो इसमें आपको issues नहीं आएंगे. Let's say if it is in a question or if it is in an option there. Then you have morgue. It is a place where dead bodies are kept before burial. तो burial से पहले जो place है जहाँ पे dead bodies को रखा जाता है, that is known as a morgue. Then you have slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse, again a common word. It is a place where animals are killed for meat. So it's again a place where you have killing of animals being done, so that is slaughterhouse. You also use these words sometimes, it's slightly difficult to pronounce, but it is pronounced as abattoir. So this is also slaughterhouse. Then you have menagerie. This is a new word and something that is at par with the level of vocabulary that you see in IPMAT indoor level. So it means a place where animals are kept for public view. आप उसको zoo भी बोलते हो, but they will not give you a question like this or an option like this. They are most likely to give you a word that is menagerie. Then you have arsenal, a place where weapons are stored. So it refers again to a place. Then you have mint. It's a place where coins are made. ये आपने I think school textbooks में पढ़ा होगा. So you could recall to that particular idea. Library is a place where books are kept. Now museum is a place where historical objects are kept. Easy words, easy to know, easy to understand. And then you have brewery or winery, a place where wine or beer is made. So with respect to place and society, these were the 10 must know in terms of your preparation. Let's go to the next 10, which is language and communication. तो अगर हम language और communication के context में भी बात करें, there are some very common things or common words that should be knowing, because there can be a question or an option in your paper. So let's have a look at this. Extempore and impromptu. It is a speech that is made without preparation. तो जब आप ऑन द स्पॉट कोई स्पीच प्रिपेयर करते हो या आप इम्प्रोवाइज करते हो विदाउट हैविंग मेड एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ प्रिपरेशन, दैट इज नोन एज एक्सटेम्पर एंड इम्प्रॉम्प्टू. यूलॉजी इज अ वर्ड जो काफी एग्जाम्स में पूछा भी गया है. इट इज स्पीच इन प्रेज ऑफ अ डेड पर्सन. तो डेड पर्सन के लिए when you make a speech or what do you say, tribute kind of a stuff, that is known as eulogy. Then you have libel. It is written defamation. जब आप किसी को belittle कर रहे हो, उसकी qualities को demean कर रहे हो, उसके लिए हम use करते हैं word libel. Libel की special quality ये है कि of course it is a criticism, but it is a written face. So it is something that is written where you qualify it as a libel. Then you have slander. किसी को स्लैंडर करना मतलब किसी को बेलिटिल करना, किसी को डीफेम करना, किसी की इंपॉर्टेंस को कम करना या फिर उसके अगेंस्ट में कुछ बोलना, दैट इज कॉल्ड स्लैंडर. अगेन स्पोकन डेफेमेशन. लिबल और स्लैंडर में डिफरेंस ये है कि दिस इज रिटन and this is spoken. Then you have something called anecdote. Anecdotes are real life examples, so it is most likely a short amusing story जो आप quote करते हो अपने discussions में, a real life instance. Then you have something which is called ambiguous. अगर आपने रूट वर्ड पढ़ रखा है which is called ambi, तो आपको ये वर्ड familiar होगा. And most of the people who are preparing for IPMAT 26, अगर वो वोकैबुलरी पे काम कर रहे हैं तो ये एक वर्ड है जो आप सभी को पता होना चाहिए in terms of its meaning. Ambiguous is having more than one meaning. Synonym is clear, antonym is clear, word with a similar meaning, word with an opposite meaning. That's simple. Then you have philology, and linguistics. Now what exactly is philology and linguistics? Is the study of languages. तो ये दोनों ही टर्म हम यूज कर रहे होते हैं वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन में. अगर हमें ये बताना है व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज द स्टडी ऑफ लैंग्वेज, सो यू यूज फिलॉलजी और यू से लिंग्विस्टिक्स. एंड द लास्ट वन इज नोन एज अ मोनोलॉग. व्हाट इज अ मोनोलॉग? इट इज अ लॉन्ग स्पीच बाय वन पर्सन. सो यू हैव अ रूट वर्ड हियर which is mono, and mono means one, so it is a speech by just one person which is known as a monologue. So this was with respect to language and communication. Next we have the list that is based on behavior and traits. So behavior and traits के context में भी हम कुछ one word substitution को isolate कर सकते हैं. So you have fatalist, somebody who believes in fate, जो सिर्फ fate को मानता है that everything is predestined, it is already fixed and things are predestined by nature, उसको हम बोलते हैं fatalist. Then you have indecisive, somebody who cannot make decisions. ठीक है, ये जो वर्ड्स है गाइस, दीज मोस्टली टेंड टू कम एज एन ऑप्शन चॉइस इन योर वोकैबुलरी क्वेश्चंस. तो अगर आप वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन का क्वेश्चन डायरेक्टली नहीं भी देख रहे पेपर में, हो सकता है ये जो वर्ड्स हैं वो आपके वोकैब क्वेश्चंस में या जो ऑप्शन चॉइसेस हैं उसमें दे कैन मेक एन अपीयरेंस. सो यू हैव इनडिसाइसिव, somebody who cannot make decisions. Then you have somebody who is a theist. Now who is a theist? One who is a believer in God. Then you have the opposite of that term which is called an atheist, one who does not believe in God. So theist is one area, atheist is one area. Then there is one more area which is known as agnostic. Agnostic is the third category of people. So you have theist which is a believer of God, you have atheist which is a non-believer of God, right? And agnostic is somebody who is unsure about the God's existence. So he is neither a believer nor a non-believer, but he is unsure about the existence of God. So theist, atheist and agnostic को आप साथ में याद रखिएगा. Then you have a word called pantheist. Pan is the root word for all. So somebody who believes in God is in everything, one who believes that God is in everything, that is known as a pantheist. Intrepid, somebody who is fearless. तो intrepid भी काफी common word है जो vocabulary के questions में देखा जाता है. Intrepid simply means somebody who is fearless by nature. Incorrigible, for example, we say he is an incorrigible liar. तो somebody who cannot be corrected, जिसको आप सही नहीं कर सकते, that person is known as an incorrigible liar. Then fastidious, डिफिकल्ट टू प्लीज, ये वो लोग होते हैं जो अपनी चीजों को लेके, अपने वर्किंग्स को लेके काफी पर्टिकुलर होते हैं और आप उनको इजीली डील नहीं कर सकते. दे आर चूजी पीपल, दे आर फसी पीपल, और दे आर नोन एज फास्टिडियस विच इज फसी अबाउट क्लेनलीनेस और डिटेल. वो क्लेनलीनेस के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में भी हो सकता है या वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन डिटेल के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में भी हो सकता है, बट somebody who is hard to please is known as fastidious. And the last one, something that I feel कि आप लोग को पता होगा, जो लोग भी सीरियसली प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं IP मैथ 2026 के लिए, it is bibliophile which is lover of books. So these 10 words तो आपको आने ही चाहिए as far as your preparation is concerned for IP मैथ 2026. Then you have the last one which is profession and role. तो profession and role के context में भी we can segregate these one word substitutions. So you have somebody called cartographer. Cartographer is somebody who makes maps or map maker. Seismologist, seismologist is somebody who studies earthquakes. Ornithologist, ये भी काफी questions में पूछा गया है, somebody who studies birds. And botanist is somebody who studies plants. तो ये तो बहुत ही common वाले हैं और ये आपको definitely clear होना चाहिए. The level could be anywhere guys, वो easy words भी दे सकते हैं, वो moderate भी दे सकते हैं और वो difficult भी दे सकते हैं. Then psychologist, somebody who studies human mind. Fine, again a profession or a role. Then you have astronomer, somebody who studies stars and space. Stars and space को जो study करता है, that is known as an astronomer. One who creates music is known as a composer. Now this is important guys, lexicographer काफी एग्जाम्स में पूछा भी गया है. Is somebody who writes dictionaries. तो लैंग्वेज के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में जब हम डिक्शनरी की बात करते हैं, somebody who compiles a dictionary or writes a dictionary is known as a lexicographer. Then you have archaeologist, studies ancient societies and remains. So somebody who studies ancient societies is known as an archaeologist, and then the sculptor is one who makes statues and sculptures. So these were the most common words of one word substitution with respect to profession and role. Now, this is where we come to the end of these words. Guys, understand one thing, जहां पे भी मैंने इन 50 वर्ड्स को डिस्कस किया है, ये 50 वर्ड्स आपको डेफिनेटली आने चाहिए, so that आपकी जो प्रिपरेशन है towards your vocabulary question is consolidated. Understand, ये जो वर्ड्स मैंने कोट किए हैं 50, इसमें कुछ easy words है, कुछ moderate words है, कुछ difficult words है. The point is, in your question you can have a combination of all of these words. तो ये जो वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन की एक्सरसाइजेस आप प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो या आप उस कॉन्सेप्ट पे काम कर रहे हो, मेक श्योर दीज 50 आर नोन टू यू. इसके अलावा अगर आप एड ऑन कर सकते हो, यू कैन increase the number and your extent and scope of knowledge, that is even more better. And concluding my session here, I again repeat this once more that IMB has launched its BSc Honors in Economics and Data Science. If you are looking for preparing for that particular course, you can contact LPT at this number. You have live classes, you have quant mastery sessions, and you have PI support that we are offering you from our side, and I'm sure आपकी जो preparation है वो काफी consolidate होगी in terms of these helps. Guys, understand one thing that in your preparation for IP Mat 2026, अगर मैं VARC के सेंस में बात करूं, make sure कि आप चारों एरियाज पे काम कर रहे हो, जिसमें vocabulary भी है, grammar भी है, RC भी है, which is reading comprehension, plus you have critical reasoning जिसमें questions आते हैं para jumbles के और para completion के. This is taken care of. Right, so pause this video wherever you like, feel like pausing, note down these words and make sure कि ये जो words है top 50 one word substitution words are added to your vocabulary levels. So this is all from my side. Be prepared for more such sessions and we will be happy to help you towards your journey for IP Mat 2026. Thank you very much. Have a good day.